Hey, what's up, everybody? Hey, y'all check this out. Y'all know Donald Trump about to have a speech today. Live, as you can see, President Donald Trump news conference. It's gonna be at 2:30. All right? And you see, it's gonna be on Fox 10, and it's gonna be in Phoenix. Now, the thing about the 10 is that it's completion. It's about God. It's the one and the zero, the binary code. There's a whole lot of symbolic implications of the number 10. Right? And then, anybody know about the rising of the phoenix? Hey, then you see the sun in the background. It's showing the rising of the phoenix. And the phoenix represents the sun. And we know we're dealing with this coronavirus and all this stuff, right? So I was just saying, like, man, check this out. You see what I'm saying? So we got Fox 10 that's dealing with God and light and all that type of stuff. You see what I'm saying? Then we got Phoenix, which represents the phoenix bird. And then to show that that's what they're trying to, is what they're implicating, they're showing the sun rising behind the mountains, right? Or the logo, or whatever the case is. All right? Y'all see where we're going with this. This is so symbolic, it's insane. And then, for the ones that don't know, right now it's officially the new year. Now it's officially 2020. All right? It's the 22nd of March, 21st of March. That's the new year. All right? The original new year is spring. The spring equinox is what we just came through. And you know, spring, it means to grow. You see what I'm saying? With things blossoming. You know what I mean? Coming out of the, what we call it? Being birthed out of the receptacle. Being birthed out of the womb. You see what I'm saying? All right? So now, let's see if we can get a little deeper. You know what I mean? We're going to dig a little deep. Let's see what we come up with. I want to show y'all something right quick. Let's see if I can pull up what I'm trying to show y'all right quick. Show y'all real quick, man, what's really going on. Let's see what we come up with. Yeah, here we go. All right, so check this out. Check this out. Let's get on down to, yeah, let's deal with the Phoenix bird. We're going back up to the top. So check this out. It's a define phoenix rising, right? It's a to rise like a phoenix from the ashes means to emerge from a catastrophe, stronger, right? Smarter and more powerful. An example of rising like a phoenix from the ashes is someone who opens a new, successful business after his previous business has failed. Okay? The bird is a mythical bird from Greek mythology. All right, y'all see where we're going with this? Rise like a phoenix from the ashes. All right, so this says, what does a phoenix symbolize? It represents transformation, death, and rebirth in its fire. As a powerful spiritual totem, the phoenix is the ultimate symbol of strength and renewal. As both a fire and solar symbol, the phoenix animal guide is symbolic of the sun, which dies and setting each night only to be reborn in the rising the next morning. To be reborn and rising the next morning. All right. So it says, what's the story behind Phoenix? In Greek mythology and in Talmud, a phoenix, ancient Greek, Latin, meaning phoenix, right, is a long-lived bird that is cyclic, what say, cyclically, cyclically. That's a weird ass word. Yeah, but y'all see what they say: regenerated or born again. So it's cyclical, cyclically. I don't know how to pronounce it, but I know what it means. It means to go around it. It's a circle around. You see what I'm saying? Like a cycle. It cycles around. You know what I mean? So cyclically, right? Regenerated or born again. Associated with the sun, the phoenix obtains new life by arising from the ashes of its predecessor. Okay, so who is the predecessor that we're arising from the ashes of? Alright, but yeah. But y'all see where we're going with this. So now, let's check out some of the pictures of the phoenix rising. And so you guys know that the phoenix also represents our flag. I mean, not our great seal. Okay, so this is the phoenix. Different pictures of the phoenix. Okay. Different pictures of the phoenix right here. So all kind of pictures too for the phoenix. Our coaches deals with the phoenix. All right, so let me see what else I got open for you. Just dealing with this. If I have anything that's open, let's see. But I already told y'all the gist of what I was trying to say though. Let's see. Christian Phoenix. Christian Phoenix meaning what? Let me see. Catholic symbol. Let's check it out. Alright, so y'all see this shit? Phoenix crystal symbol art. Roman Catholic diocese or whatever. Got the crest, so it's like representing like the olive, what they call it, the dove and all that too. So the mother pelican, early Christian art. What's this? The symbol of the double-headed eagle. Alright? Double-headed eagle. That's Russia. Talking about a bird, I heard a bird going by. Got 33 on top of this one with the crown. You see that? Y'all see the crown on top? Hey man, this thing get deep, man. Look. 33 with the crown. In right. Got the sword in his hand. Yeah. Y'all see what it is, for real. Ain't no telling what's going on, but there's something going on. Alright, so let's see. Oh yeah, I did a video on this stuff already too. For the ones that don't know. Let's see, U.S. Seal, symbolism, olive branch. It's from the eagle's perspective, it holds a bundle of 13 arrows in its left talon, referring to the 13 original states, and an olive branch in its right talon, together symbolizing that the United States has a strong desire for peace, but will always be ready for war. Yeah, I ran through this kind of stuff already, but y'all see the seal though. All right, there you go. You see it right there. Let me hit it. Click on images. So y'all see the images, man. Same thing. We're talking about the same thing. See, they got the all-seeing eye and everything. Then y'all know it's all symbolic, relating to the sun. It's all related to the sun. All right. So this is great coming, man. Survival of the fittest right now. The ones just prepared. All right, so let's see. LYRA DAVIDIS. All right, so y'all see this, the LYRA DAVIDIS right here, dealing with the organ and all that shit, and all that stuff, string instruments. You know what I mean? All right, so y'all see this, what this is right here. Let's see. See, just letting you know it's related to this. All right. Just running through this stuff real quick, because like I said, I did a video on this already. So I seen something to say, but so it is. Say the dance of Shiva. See that? The one that I had just clicked on. So say the dance of Shiva. Talking Bob Marley and all that. Mystery School, Rastafari Mystery School, so they know about the stuff the Rastafarians does. All right. So now, let's see what else we got going on. So you see, this part of the brain, this how I look from another angle. All right, so the LYRA DAVIDIS. I mean, this is the constellation. All right, it's representing the constellations right here. You see, the LYRA constellation. You see, right here. It's a LYRA constellation. Okay. Let me show you this right quick. I don't know what this is. It's LYRA or something like that. But y'all see this. Y'all see what's going on. Y'all see what it is. See this? Esoteric meanings and all that. All right, so it's representing the harp. Okay, so you see it's the harp. See, all kind of symbolic stuff going on. Okay, then we got LYRA. LYRA of David. Listen, let me just show y'all this real quick. Let's see. Define LYRA. Let's see what we come up with. Okay. Say LYRA. I mean LYRA. LYRA. Alright. So you see what LYRA means. Okay. So LYRA means like a harp. Okay. You do say Latin, Greek, LYRA, LYRA. So just trying to give y'all some different, give y'all different angles, so y'all can just go back and run through it. I need to put in Greek. Okay, see, a string instrument of the harp family, having two curved arms connected at the upper end by the crossbar, used to accompany a singer or reciter of poetry. All right, it's used to what? Accompany a singer or reciter of poetry, especially in ancient Greece. Okay, so yeah, y'all see what that is. It's a now some shit I know. It's a harp. Watch this. Harp. For David. The harder they try to bring you down. It's like don't nobody want to see you make Harp of David. So I say other names, classification, string instrument. Okay, it's an ancient Israelite musical instrument in yokes, right? In yoke flutes family, and the yoke lutes. I say flutes, yoke lutes family. All right. So just let you know, it's dealing with the Israelites too. So everybody messing with the harp and all that. But now watch this. Let's see. For the ones that don't know. So basically, like music to your ears, man. Music to your ears. It's a wherefore Saul sent messages and Jesse and said, "Send me David, thy son," which is with the sheep. And it came to pass when the evil spirit from God was upon Saul, that David took an harp and played with his hand. So Saul was refreshed and was well, and the evil spirit departed from him. All right. So that's 1 Samuel 16:23. All right, 1 Samuel 16:23. Okay. But the main idea was about the Fox 10, the rising of the phoenix, and the symbolic meaning of the phoenix. Okay, so let's see. Symbolic. Well, what does 10 mean? Alright, so it said number 10 is known as a symbol of the authority of God and his government on the earth. Okay? This number can also symbolize responsibility, law, and completeness. Actually, number 10 is considered to be the symbol of obedience and responsibility of people toward the God's law. All right, towards the God's law. Okay, so 10 spiritual meaning. Questions that people ask. So it say the angel number 10 is a message from your angels to stay positive and to trust in the power of your divine guides. It's a gentle reminder to keep your thoughts and emotions pure and positive. It's you can create your reality by the thoughts you put into your head and the feelings that you feel. Okay? So everybody talk about this COVID-19. Okay, 1 plus 9 in numerology, we know that's 10. Okay? So it's the COVID-10 that we're talking about. And so we're talking about COVID, let's see what COVID means. Let's define COVID real quick, see what it came up to be. Okay, so COVID means convict, confide. All right, so confide in the Lord, and people that need to be convicted is being convicted by the Lord. So it's like a double-edged sword going on right now. We got conviction going on, and we have confiding going on. So let's see what confide means. Everybody know what a convict is. Like to be trapped up, in prison. You see what I'm saying? Like right now, they treating us as convicts. They're imprisoning us right now. See what I'm saying? Being locked up in our cell. They don't want us to break out. So confide is tell someone about a secret or private matter while trusting them not to repeat it to others. Okay? Trust someone enough to tell them of a secret or private matter. Excuse me. It's the dated meaning. Entrust something to someone for safekeeping. Okay? Confide in someone. Okay, the origin of the word confide is late Middle English in the sense of place trust. All right, place trust in. Okay, have full trust in. All right, say the sense imparted as a secret dates from the mid-18th century. Yeah, it's pretty. Have full trust. Right now, you have to confide. You have to have full trust in what you know to be true, and that everything is written. Everything is already said and done. All right, so convict. Declare someone to be guilty of a criminal offense by the verdict of a jury or the decision of a judge in a court of law. So this is the judgment, y'all. The great judgment, the great awakening, It's a person found guilty of a criminal offense and serving a sentence of imprisonment. Okay. So be in prison for 1,000 years and all this kind of stuff. Okay, demonstrated, refuted, convicted. Okay, Middle English from Latin, convict, demonstrated. So we're talking about a demonstration again. Refuted, convicted. Okay. From the verb convince here. See, convince. The noun is from obsolete, convict, or convicted. So this is something to convince. Convincing 10. Convince 10. Alright, so convince is cause someone to believe firmly in the truth of something. Persuade someone to do something. Okay, so it's persuasion. Cause somebody to believe in something. And we know belief is not really a fact. Alright, so the origin, mid-16th century, in a sense, overcome, defeat in an argument. Okay? Overcome, defeat an argument. From Latin, convincere. From con, with, plus, vincere, conquer. Alright? Compact with convict. So to conquer somebody, to overcome somebody, to defeat somebody in an argument, or something like that. Alright? And to say to persuade, cause someone to believe firmly in the truth of something. Okay? Persuade someone to do something. Alright? So like a double-edged sword again. Go get persuasion. Yeah, but anyway. But y'all already see where I'm going with this. I just want to run this down to y'all real quick. You know what I mean? It ain't really nothing too special, but I'm sure y'all can go a lot of directions with this information I just gave you. You know what I mean? But yeah, as always, I definitely appreciate y'all for tuning in to another episode of Wisdom 6 University. You know what I mean? And continue to hold it down. I'll get with y'all on the next time. Peace.